Hello and hello. Welcome to day 9. Congratulations. We are nearly a third of the way through, and let's get straight into it. Tadasana, Urdhvastasana, Utkatasana with the weight in the heels, Uttanasana. 2 blocks if you need to. Bend the knees, lengthen up. Utkatasana, Urdhvastasana, Tadasana, and again, and seated, weight back and forwards, Uttanasana, Utkatasana, Urdhvastasana, and down again, and one last round. Urdhvastasana, Utkatasana, forwards, and then coming up, with the belt, that belt that I told you about, and okay, so stand on one leg, so if you want to mirror me, come onto your right, keep these hip muscles tight. This lifted leg, hip stays up. And remember, you can go to a wall, sideways on, back on. So keep your collarbones wide, shoulder blades in and down. Lengthen into the heel and bring it down. Tadasana. Opposite side. So keep your tummy lifted. Standing leg. Hip compact, 2 hands. Okay, just taking a mental photograph of what it's like to be in. Okay, so whatever height you need to be to have a straight leg. So this is really big toe pose. I would have to be forwards here and look at the sacrifice up. So stay up tall. And the second variation. And if you wobble, just come down, start again. Now, hips stay pointing forwards. Try not to grip with the standing leg toes. So I've just given myself more room with the belt. Keep this hip compact. And opposite side. Then you have days where you wobble more than others. Overall, it gets better with practice. So the headlamps on the hips stay pointing forwards. So it means the leg doesn't come right back in line for nearly everybody. Okay. And come to your mat, downward dog. So that was Padangastasana, which is like a big toe pose. 1 and 2 variations. So downward dog. Let's go our normal shoulder width apart. The hands, feet hip width apart. Okay. It's fine to hold on to the mat if you need or want to. Stay high on the balls of the feet. There we go. Downward dog. And from here we're going to come forwards into whichever chaturanga. Remember, with a long arm, you get that protraction. Yeah, or the full pose. Yeah. And now I want to walk you up. Put your hands wide apart. So just your thumb and index finger still on. Your big toe is still on your mat. Just make sure you're not going to slip. It's a wider pose. Yeah, high on the balls of the feet. Bend the knees if you need to. And then chaturanga. With that wide. Upward dog. Downward dog. Yeah, and now have a look at your feet. Step your feet in, big toes together. And now, depending, if you need to, you can keep your hands wider apart, but ideally, big thumbs touching, big thumbs, thumbs touching, head through, and downward dog on the narrowest of bases. Now, any pain in your shoulders, accommodate that, you can move the hands out, etc., etc. Okay? And from there, so if I move, try opposite, foot opposite hand, and downward dog, lift opposite foot, opposite hand, try and keep the pose. And once more. And last time. So that's it. And come down to the floor. Where are we? So next one, downward dog, and then you're going to get the sit bones lifted. You're going to float one leg up behind. Now I might need to bend that just so I don't kick stuff over. Okay, all the way up, and from there you're going to come into chaturanga and up, and then do the same on the opposite side. Float the left leg up, bend it and straighten it again if you need to for the room. Keep the hips in the downward dog position, lengthen into the heel, heels of both legs, and chaturanga. Foot to the floor as you reach chaturanga, upward dog, and downward dog. And once more, each side. Float the right, up, lengthen into both heels. Try not to open the hips, keep them in their downward dog position. And then forwards into your chaturanga, upward dog, keep the back of the neck long, opposite side. Lengthen into both heels. I've got my hands wider apart now, haven't I? But come forwards. Upward dog, downward dog, and then come to Uttanasana. Walk one side to the other. And then hands to your hips, straight back and all the way up. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2, into Utthita Parshvakonasana. So, copy along. So if you want to copy or mirror me, go into your right, sink down, bend the knee, sink down, and up again. And again, look at the knee if you need to, moving out in that straight line, and up. Remember you're resisting back with this top hand, and up, and trunk stays vertical, and up. And then can you go your full distance into it, back edge down, lengthen forwards, all on the one plane, up to the top shoulder. Try and keep a sense of lightness in the pose so everything's switched on, everything's working, so it's sharing the load. If things are switched on, there's a bit of dullness and it feels like you're weighted down into your feet. So you're lifting up against that sense of gravity. Looking to where the rotation should be in the trunk, lengthen along the inside edge of the bent knee, etc. Come up, opposite side. So we went a few times in to Warrior 2. So if you need to, watch the knee and come up. Use what you've learnt on the other side, so trunk, back leg stays worked all the way through, lengthening here, and again, and lengthen forwards, and whoops, Utthita Parshvakonasana, rotate and bring it right the way across. And see if you can drop any further. So I'm not, I'm just moving into space there. Keep my back leg working strong. Top shoulder lifting. Okay, and come out. Sweep down and come out. Toes towards the front. Step your feet together. Now, just when the legs are a little bit more worked, take your weight onto your right hand side. Compact here. Let's just see. Compare this to the start. You know, how the balance is going on a worked leg. So try not to run with a list of things or commentary, just your awareness in the pose. Hands come out. You know, and any time you're like that, you start from the ground up, so that, you know, grounded through the whole of the foot. Yeah, get that lift and that openness all the way up to the collarbones, and the legs lifted, the leg lifted, but both legs working. Let's go out to the side, and the hip should be level, and the hip bones on the front pointing forwards. Collarbones wide. Okay. That's not fatigued at all. That leg is now nice and warm and switched on, certainly on that side. So, there's your 10 minutes. If you're enthused by that, feel free, repeat the same thing. Go to one of the companions if you want to do something in a bit more detail, something from last week that you enjoyed, and then you can move on to like a relaxation in sitting or Shavasana. Either way, enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste. All right, thank you.